Fast World of Warcraft.
Oh, almost got hit.
So who's the other tank?
Me.
So it's me and Nick that are tanking this time?
5.
Okay, can you set yourself as a tank then?
5.
Yeah, I got it.
10.
Top feather companion level 85.
25. 30. 35. 30. 25. 20.
I'm right
Level
here.
85.
Right here, Bill.
Level 85.
Yep, you're good. I was giving myself a marker.
You didn't put a marker on yourself.
Sunfire's level 85. Vault of the Shadow Flame.
Oh, I must not have assist
Okay.
yet, so I can't.
Vanilla guy has gone offline.
Guys, do we have ads?
Oh, Jesus
Vault of
Christ,
Slayer level
Bill.
85.
Don't
No, does
stop
not look
going
like there's
with
ads.
The elevator boss.
Alright. Everybody's talking right now. I'm going to set it up. If we talked about this the last time that we were here, we have to have 3 different groups. Right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. So I need 3 healers. The healers are actually going to make the groups. I got Trixie, he's going to group 3. And I got Lit, he's in group 2. And I'm going to be in group 1. In group 1, I have the ability to yank Bill onto the pillar. So I'm going to put Bill in my group. Is that alright?
Yes.
Fine.
Okay. Now when it comes to DPSing and tanking and interrupts,
There's 0
There's a
tanking in phase 2.
0 tanking in phase 2.
Yeah, it's just a damage phase. Just output what you can.
I'll go over mechanics. Let's just split it up into 3 groups, 1 healer each. Split the damage between each 3 groups.
See with magnetic fees.
Okay.
Well, you need an interrupt on each one of the groups as well.
Correct.
We'll
go over-
You're standing in.
I can go with banana.
My career has come
You're
online.
standing in
Stop
the
targeting
food,
interrupt
Bill.
disabled.
I'm going
I'm trying to fix my targeter. Give me a second.
That makes an interrupt. So I can do an interrupt every 1 minute, and you've got how fast is your wind shear?
15 seconds.
15 seconds.
Which is amazing. So
I have that also.
you instead of any shamans will, instead of focusing on DPS, your sole job is to interrupt in that phase.
Which phase is this?
Phase
Phase
2.
two.
So okay, so let's split the groups up, and then I'll explain the entire fight.
That's probably the best way to do it. The stream is up, so we are live for the continuation of Blackwing Cavern, Final Boss, Nefarian, and Onyxia.
Okay. For group 1, and I have myself, I'm going to be heals. I have Holy, which is Bill. He's going to be doing the tanking. He has Rebuke for an interrupt. On top of that, I need DPS in my group, which is why I added Basalt.
Yeah, you need the highest DPS because you have a tank in your DPS group for that phase.
So now when it comes to the interrupts on my end, it's not going to be me. It's going to be Silencing Shot. It's going to be Rebuke.
Correct.
Also Avenging Shield.
Okay.
Are those fast enough to interrupt every, say, 2 seconds if you rotate each other?
No, 6 seconds between the 2 of them. I can get 1 every 6 seconds.
Should be all right.
Okay.
That should be all right. Group 2. We have 2 druids. We got the healer, which is Lit, and then we have Mijanu. She will be on interrupt as well. Laura has silencing shot, sorry. And then we have Gooch, who has his wind shear.
Okay.
When do I use my silencing shot?
On Arcane Barrage. We will go over all the mechanics again in just a second.
Right. So DPS, guys, levels in group 2. DPS should be all right?
Yeah, I can switch to cat form, so...
Now, what I haven't checked this out, Grateful Dead and Laura Beth, whose DPS is a little bit better, because I got a 4-man group and I got a 3-man group.
So are they the leftover? Laura Beth and Grateful Dead
Yes.
with tricks?
I think Laura and Great are equal in DPS.
They should be good alone. How often is their interrupt? Well, they have tricks, right?
Right.
20 seconds cooldown.
He's focusing on heals. But yes, if he has to do
He's
it...
going to have to, yeah, no, I don't really have a choice. We don't have a choice at this point. He's going to have to take at least 1 or 2 of the interrupts because I don't think they can do it fast enough.
No,
And you're
she said it's 20 seconds.
Okay, 20 seconds.
Yeah, and I'm
So
Beastmaster. I don't have silencing shots, so
Oh,
Oh, fuckers. Okay, that's all right. And Nick, you have Skull Bash, right?
yeah, but it's a 1 minute cooldown.
You got to do the first one.
That's fine. Jan, do you have interrupt at all in Moon Conform?
That's Typhoon and Solar Beam, right?
I'm unsure. It's not something I really know for Moonkin.
Because the one that I would think would be Typhoon.
You trust your
Does it
character.
say-
You can do
Does
it.
it say interrupt spells? Interrupt spellcasting.
It'll either say interrupt spellcasting or silence.
Then I only have Solar Beam, and it's a 1 minute cooldown.
Yeah, I kind of figured we only had each 1 minute, one minute cooldown interrupt. But with tricks, he's got. Oh, it's gonna be tight, but we'll do what we can.
I mean,
I
the
think
idea
that
is
goes
to
fine.
try to take these guys down in under 15 seconds. That's the goal.
Hopefully. Okay.
Okay, I'll start
That's
from
in
the
the
beginning.
pillar
We have,
phase, right?
Yeah, well, I'll get there. We have a 3-phase fight. Phase 1, when you jump down, there will be no lava on the floor. It's just going to be Onyxia. It's basically it's a reborn Onyxia from the last time we fought her. And her abilities are way upgraded. She is a tail lash, which every dragon pretty much does, which hits for 15 to 20,000, and it stuns you. Do not stand behind Onyxia. She has Shadow Flame Breath, which hits you for 35,000 damage every half second. And it powers up any of the ads that are running around, the reanimated Bone Warriors. Third ability is Electrical Discharge. This is going to be probably our worst enemy for phase 1. So she explodes on her sides for 20,000 damage per second, and it's based on her charge level. So when we start the fight, beside her health bar, you'll notice a little blue bar, and it'll start to tick up slowly. When it reaches 100%, it's a raid killer. It's a raid wipe. So this particular mechanic discharge the damage is based on how full that meter is. So when her electrical discharge goes off, somehow we have to move her from sitting parallel with the wall to sitting facing the wall. So instead of her sides being pointed towards the raid, it's only her tail in the back, because her tail is significantly easier to deal with. So I think before Nefarian comes down, I'm going to be kiting the ads. Someone has to either call. Bill, are you able to reposition easily?
Yeah, that's not an issue. I just need to know the timing.
Okay.
And if DBM gives me the timing on the discharge, then I'll be able to pull her to the side, and then after she does the discharge, I'll reset her back to being horizontal to the wall or parallel to the wall.
That's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. And it's not. If we take 1 or 2, it's not a huge deal, because it's kind of underpowered the first few times we get it. It's the last few times after she has some of that electrical charge in her bar. So after a while, Nefarian will land. We have to keep them on opposite sides of the room. If we don't, if they get within 60 yards of each other, they get 100% increased attack speed. So it's a wipe pretty much. Everybody dies at that point. So they get kited to opposite sides of the room, and they get pointed different directions. So Bill will already have his pointed one way. I'll point the other one the other way. This is kind of weird. So every 10% Nefarian damage, Onyxia's electrical charge bar goes up 25%, which is huge. I'm not sure where we're going to be at for charge at that point, but we can't take Nefarian down below 81%. Would be my biggest thing. So the reason we're doing damage to Nefarian at this point is to try to make the last phase as short as possible, because it's a DPS race at the end. So after Nefarian lands, DPS will switch to Nefarian. We'll have a few people, maybe 1 or 2 hang back on Onyxia. When Nefarian hits 81% DPS will down Onyxia, and then that'll push us into phase 2.
We're
So-
into it.
What?
No, we're not.
Fights. You sure?
It's pre-fight cinematic. You're fine. We got time.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I'm just setting everything up.
So while Nefarian's on the ground and we have them split up, he's going to be casting Tail Lash in the back, like Onyxia, and Shadow Flame Breath in the front. But each of them do another 5,000 damage. So do not get in front or behind of Nefarian. Also, when Nefarian lands at this point for the rest of the fight, we start taking electrocution blasts every 10% of Nefarian's health. So every 10% down, Nefarian will do electrocute, which is 100,000 nature damage raid wide. Yeah, I explained that, but that'll keep continuing into phase 2 and 3. So that's something we have to keep in mind for 2 and 3. So Onyxia dies, Nefarian. This is the super important part, because if you get caught in the room in the lava, you have a long, long way to run. And that's lava damage and Shadow Flame Barrage damage you're going to be taking while you're trying to survive. So when you see Onyxia go down and you see Nefarian walking to the center of the room, everybody's going to turn and run as fast as you can to your respective pillar, because at that point when Nefarian takes off, lava starts to flow from the bottom and we have to jump onto the pillar. So the lava does 5,000 damage a second, which is not really a big deal. But while it's doing this damage, we get Shadow Flame Barrage, which is 27,000 damage repeatedly throughout this phase, unavoidable. So lava flows to the top of the pillars. Everybody jumps on as fast as possible. Heals. Everybody kind of get your bearings at that point. One person has to take on interrupts immediately. I'm going to say that's probably going to be the people with the slowest interrupts do them first. So Paladins, Druids, do your interrupt as soon as possible. Everybody else, try to make sure if you have heals you can throw on somebody, do it then. Make sure everybody's topped up. And then start taking over interrupts and DPS. Zero tanking at this point. We don't need any tanking.
My career has gone offline.
So interrupt is, I believe, every 2 or 3 seconds. We can take a few of these. So they're called Arcane. No, they're called Blast Nova. So Blast Nova is 30 to 40,000 damage every 2 seconds. This will be what kills us. This is the phase we're going to go down if we're going to go down, because these interrupts are brutal with this low number of interrupts in our party. That's why it's easier to do 25 man. So on the pillar, what's that?
Nick, we're going to be okay.
I know, it's cool. We're cool. I'm just trying to get everybody ready, right? So on the pillar, first interrupts go around, everybody heal up. When everybody's topped up, DPS start pounding. They're called protocols. It's a dude standing right in the middle of your pillar. Heals will start pounding your AoE heals, chain heals, healing rain, whatever you got. Whoever starts downing the protocols first, turn your DPS to Nefarian, because that's damage on our boss for our last phase that we don't have to do. You're not going to be able to hit the protocols on the other beam or on the other pillars, so don't even try. So all 3 prototypes go down, the lava drains from the pit, and we all jump down and we start phase 3, which is probably easier than phase 2, but it's more timed. So he lands and he has the same abilities, but slightly more damage again. He has new abilities though, so he does a Shadow Blaze Spark, which creates purple fire on the floor that chases everybody. Please try as hard as possible not to get touched by this fire, because the more people that touch it, the faster it gets. And this is our race at the end, is trying to kill him before this fire consumes the room. Also, if you notice, for whatever reason, a Bone Warrior has summoned near you and it's on you, don't drag it through the fire, because that's going to make it like superpowered. So the end phase is really on me and some heavy DPS, because I have to do a crazy job kiting these stupid ads around the room without going in any fire.
We gotta see it first.
Yeah, that's really it. It's fairly straightforward.
You explain it perfect, but for people who haven't seen it, it sounds gibberish. We gotta see it.
Right.
Yeah, I've never done this
It.
before, so
I have done this fight
bear with
before.
me.
The first phase isn't too bad. Ultimately, Onyxia must go down first. If we take Nefarian down too low, I will die. And once I'm dead, you're all screwed.
So if someone sees Nefarian at 81%,
Are you
call
putting
out-
down a blast?
Yep. Hold on. Sorry, guys.
if you see Nefarian at 81%, anybody call out DPS on Onyxia, no DPS on Nefarian. Because then everybody will know exactly what's going on at that point, right?
Everybody take one flask, please.
To be safe, I would cut DPS on Nefarian at 83% just in case there's delayed reaction.
That's fine.
When I did this fight in my previous guild, this is just a suggestion, only 2 of our DPS go to Nefarian. Everyone else just down the piss out of Onyxia.
Yep, that's cool too.
Because if we down our protocols quick enough on certain pillars, as stated before, you can turn and damage Nefarian from the pillar, and he really can't do a whole lot to you. And it's not even a phase where I have to tank him. And we just pound on him until all the protocols are dead and the lava drains.
So I would say,
You gotta follow
you need to keep
Banana.
the strongest DPS on Onyxia then. So Laura,
friendly player level 85.
stay on Onyxia.
Friendly player level 85.
I'll take Gooch and
Friendly player level 85.
who's our other DPS?
Me.
Okay, so I'm with you in your group then?
Is everybody down?
Take
I'll
Jan.
take Gooch and Jan.
Yeah, take
not
Gooch
Gooch,
and
yeah.
Jan to Nefarian.
If you guys...
Where is everybody else?
We're down here.
Fill up down. Somebody have Bill follow.
I'm on Zyphus.
Go on.
And I know it's a lot to take in. If anything you take in for this entire fight, phase 2 will be the hardest. If you have a slow interrupt as soon as you jump on and you see Blast Nova.
So we're interrupting Blast Nova. I mean, my interrupt's gonna be pretty quick, but I'm not gonna hit him first, but I think we'll get it.
Yeah, as a chamois, try to hold back maybe 1 or 2 because we're trying to grab the first one, and then you'll grab the second and hopefully the third, maybe, and then we'll grab hopefully the 5th. We're gonna get hit with a bunch. I'm not sure how this is gonna go, but I mean, I know everybody's cool here, so I think we're in good shape.
Damage-wise, I'm not too worried. The pillar that I'm on will have resistance aura because I'll flip from devotion to resistance for phase 2, which will give us a little bit of longevity. And then just to save heals on me as the tank, I'll pop my damage mitigators and just go spellcast damage until the bubble wears off.
Save heroism for phase 3. Super
Yep.
important.
Alright, so the tanks have to jump down first?
Well, we all can.
We can all jump down together because Onyxia has to come down and then I have to grab her.
She's already down.
Alright.
We have to jump down.
Yep.
Am I not correct?
Okay, so let's everybody make sure they know where their respective pillar is because I just got down here, right? So just give me a second. I'm with Fricks, correct?
Right, but the people that are listening, if you don't understand, press O. It'll open up your group menu, your raid menu. On the bottom tab, hit raid, and your groups are separated.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Does everybody know what pillar respectively they're supposed to go to? And it's okay to say no because
I do now.
Yep.
The circle?
Yep, all good.
Or as you guys call it, the condom?
and when you go there is when Onyxia dies, Nefarian will walk to the center of the room. If you make your way then, you're guaranteed to be beside the pillar when it starts to fill and you don't have to worry about swimming through too much lava.
Don't worry, we got guild repair money in the bank. We got plenty of it.
So pop your flasks, and I mean that's really it.
Best way to learn is to do it, right?
Yeah, I'm not super excited because I was looking forward to do this as a DPS.
You'll be fine,
Nope.
dude.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right. Yeah, that's
Just,
we're gonna
just kite the
Right.
ads and you'll be fine. Keep
They're
them out of the
ready to
shadow. We're good.
It's that shadow flame that I'm worried about with Nefarian.
One ready. One sci-fi has initiated. One text. Two ready. One menu closed. Everyone is ready.
Any do the ready one.
Honesty level unknown.
Let's do it.
All right, I'm going in.
45, 40, 35, 30, 25.
On target. Direction.
Take it to the wall, Bill. Do not stand behind or in front.
I am dead.
Res that tank.
One text.
How is Bill down?
On the start. We have no third.
Hey, just let him grab aggro. Do not hit the ads if you cannot. They will not die.
Varian is down.
He's down.
Oh, that was quick.
You're supposed to time it. That's the problem. All right.
Well, Nexio went down in life pretty quickly. So, the Varian dropped down, so... yeah.
Has gone offline.
That was
It's
fast.
That's okay.
Yeah.
What happened with you, Bill? Do you know?
She hit me with something, and my GTFO went wah, wah, and before I could even move, I was already dead.
I think it was her shadow flame, bro.
That thing hurt, if that's what it was.
7.
Holy cow.
12.
You want to
That's what
release?
she was doing just when you went down.
I can res him when I get down there.
Alright.
Yeah, that hit me like a truck.
13. 9. 11. 7. 3.
I mean, we've seen her electrical discharge on her sides now. Wasn't that fun?
Listen, that was a blast.
6.
Sarcasm wasn't noted.
7.
Literally the only way you learn. It's painful, but
12.
Yeah, this will be rough, guys. There's no way around it.
3.
Okay, so this
Not
might
that
sound
rough. I
stupid.
mean, we already
okay.
had a Nexio almost completely down.
so I need. I'm gonna come down with you. Okay, I need sounds for a second. Bill, I'm gonna come down with you. Have me on follow when we hit the floor. You're gonna grab aggro, but you're gonna follow me to the wall.
7.
Then I have a friendly player level 85.
7. 1.
All right, you're on follow.
4. 1. 9. 2. 1.
I'll put some food down. So
1.
hold on.
1. 13. 1. 8.
Seafood menu. More than seafood menu.
9.
3.
10.
Did anybody happen to see what life total she was at when he hit the floor?
Laura said she was almost dead.
Yeah,
What?
barely.
Maybe 15%.
No
Yep.
way.
It went way too
Yeah, it's
fast.
closer to half.
I'd say about 20% life. She's 15, between
Wow.
15 and 20% life.
Okay, we
There's
need
a
to slow
mechanic.
down on the DPS initially then.
I'm
'Cause
surprised.
we've got to get her up against the wall first.
I was
For
30.
Nefarian.
Alright.
Amazed that that's happening.
Yeah, I don't think I had her pulled over to that side far enough, and when Nefarian came down, she went berserk.
You stood right in the middle of the room, and I'm like, do I tell him to go to the wall or?
Okay, so
Rob,
yeah,
if you
so
get-
that's
if
what
you're-
happened is I didn't pull her over enough.
Rob, your microphone is way far away from you.
It's as loud as I can get it. I can't do anything about it.
I can hear him. It's good.
Yeah, he's fine.
So, yeah, no, that's. I know what happened. We're all right.
All right, so first phase, we do not over DPS Anixia. We don't
Not
attack.
until she's at the wall. We need her to get to the wall. So the whole idea is, if Nefarian and Anixia are within 60 feet of each other, they both get 100% increased attack.
Yeah.
So we did
Okay, I got
Allow.
that. And the ads, all those ads that spawn, don't attack those.
Don't
'cause
touch them at
they-
all.
Okay.
When you hit one of those adds with melee or ranged, it like powers them up.
Okay.
They're on timers, so they will die on their own just by being kited around the room.
Okay.
Raid bash out. Gonna have to pet my bow and tell it to calm down.
And then
Put Nick in the file, Bill.
if they end up getting flamed after they die, they will resurrect.
Correct.
So just slow roll DPS on Anixia until she's up against the wall. Then we
you can
switch.
blast her.
And then
we
burn
can
her, yeah.
blast her. Okay.
But when you hear someone call out Nefarian hits the floor, I need a few people on Nefarian because it will mitigate what last phase is like. I'm not super worried now that I know how fast she's going down, but
yeah,
I would like a little bit of damage on him before he leaves.
I think we'll be fine.
Again, this might sound stupid, but are we saving cooldowns for third phase?
Last phase.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, last phase is a DPS race, so we want to burn everything on him. The only cooldowns that I will use will be my Guardian of Ancient Kings or my Pally Bubble on phase 2.
Anything you know that's going to last the whole fight and isn't going to affect anybody else, pop right away.
Okay.
Because then you know you can pop it at the end in phase 3. Sorry, Gooch.
I have heroism, so.
Because this should last, like, the fight is going to last longer than, like, a short, like, 2-minute cooldown, right? Like.
Yes, but, like, we only get one heroism, right?
Yeah.
Third phase. Just pop at third phase, doesn't matter.
Okay.
One bridge. One bash out. One bash out. One text. One menu closed. Everyone is ready.
Going in. So I have the target when we hit. You're going to grab aggro and I'm going to pull you to the wall.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Start. The very next. They fight on them.
8.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I'll tell you when to stop, okay? Keep going. Keep going. Now move her to your right. So she's perpendicular to the wall. Everybody get away from her ass. Do not be behind her.
1, 2,
Not enough.
That's still the short.
The Farian
did that.
3.
Sorry, I didn't see that one.
Farian's down here.
That's.
I am down.
It has been a pleasure.
All right.
Farian's down.
You're not dead. I'm dead.
The Farian's down.
Oh, okay, that's my error.
Got to be, man.
Now I'm down.
Bash out. Contact.
You got. If you see the ads, you got to call them out, right? Because I was trying.
She did call out ads, you just didn't respond.
Sorry, I was trying to position you, so I'm gonna have someone else reposition Bill then, because I've got to grab them quicker than I am anticipating.
Yeah, the ads spawn in the first 4 seconds of the phase.
Sorry, Laura, I didn't hear you.
11.
Hey, we're getting there. We're getting organized. It's all good.
37. 8.
All right. What was Anixia down to?
1.
20. Hold on a second. Let me see. 37%.
12.
Okay.
Yeah. 37%.
17.
How is she going down so fast?
9.
We have that much DPS, dude.
Oops. Maybe me.
It's almost against us at this point.
13.
And then
And
the
grateful.
Farian comes down.
8.
So as soon as she comes, she hits about a little less than about 50%.
12.
That's when the Farian comes down.
1. 13. 3.
She's going down faster than a prom date. That's drunk.
What do we do with the ads when each tank has a boss?
So the ads will actually drop aggro table. Just ignore them.
11.
Just stay away from them and just hammer the boss.
I'll have to bring Bill, probably.
12.
If someone can res him.
He's too far.
I got
All
one.
right. Oh, you got it?
Shami should have mass res.
7.
Will you get it or no?
I did not.
He's too
She's
far.
mass.
One text.
You might have
Release
to
the
go
nearest
up
radar.
in the
Yeah, I think
wall
mass res is 100-yard range max.
No. Yeah, but
No.
you see how far he is, guys? Oh.
here. Can you do it up the stairs up here on the side?
No, he's already over there.
Yeah, I'm on the far side of the pit.
Oh.
What if you stand on the wall above that?
That's what
Maybe.
I'm talking about.
That's what you're talking about.
There goes the Jersey New Yorker. That's what I'm talking about.
But she was mad first.
It's right where I parked the car.
That's what I'm talking about, yo.
Forget about it.
We stopped saying yo a long time ago.
One text.
Yo, forget
0, 0.
about it.
One,
Did
two,
you get it,
text.
Bill?
1, 2, F.
Yeah.
There you go.
Target is too far away.
Alright,
Target is
lock
too far
onto
away.
me and back.
Target is too far away.
Don't move.
Triangle, triangle, pixie. Friendly player level 85. Triangle, triangle, pixie. Friendly player level 85.
Type out my name if you
Triangle,
have
triangle,
to.
pixie. Friendly player level 85.
Don't
Turn
move.
around, turn
Friendly player
around.
level 85.
I had to type out the command. 'Cause Laura's not in my group, and controlled targeting was targeting everybody but her.
The bell has gone offline.
1. 5.
Game's on in, by the way.
1.
Yeah, I know, but I want to be concentrating here.
9.
Alright, food.
See food magnetic fees.
So I'm gonna have. Who and anybody want to volunteer to position Bill?
I already said I would.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
10. 10.
Where he was last night was perfect.
Yeah, it's that far back wall. I dropped down. When I drop down, I got to grab her, cut to the right, and just start running.
I
It's
asked
just too big to steer
DPS.
around for the ads.
Alright, I'm healing. Does DPS know? Are they going down too fast? Is it an
She's
actual
going down real fast,
right now?
but I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing.
It's
It's-
not
we
because
just
I
need to get her to the wall before he comes down. That's the thing, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
then once I have a used burner.
When he came down. I don't know what happened to Bill after that.
They're supposed
My-
to go down around the 15% mark. They have to be combined.
Remix priest has gone offline.
What?
They have to be combined at 15% mark.
They
We know
don't
this,
go down
right?
together. No, they don't. You can't get Nefarian below 80% or everybody dies, man.
10.
So every 10% of Nefarian's health, her charge level increases 25%.
So there may be a way to do it because her charge doesn't hit me. So there may be a point in time where I need to be on her by myself with a healer. If
Yeah.
you want to try to get them both down to about 10 to 15%.
I don't recommend that, but I mean,
Yeah, neither do I. I don't recommend that.
40% is her charge bar at full.
I want to know what's killing you.
I actually lived a lot longer that time. I thought I died sooner than I did, but what it was my game, from what I could tell, popped up an error about my add-on giving errors.
So keep in mind, when her electrical charge bar gets full, electrical overload ability occurs, which wipes the raid.
5.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, that's why that last phase is a DPS race.
5. 5.
I mean, we can try it that way, but it's a dangerous path.
I think right now it's more important for us to get used to the mechanic and then get into phase 2 to see what that's going to look like.
Okay, are you ready, Bill? Because we go into phase 2 quite quickly.
Yeah.
10.
Very quick.
Okay.
Pat bow very nicely, and don't shoot. Are you ready to jump down, Bill?
Do a ready check. Make sure everybody's set.
Hey, Zyphus, can you buff us?
One bridge across. One bash out has initiated. One bash out has initiated. One text. 2 ready. 1 menu close. Everyone is ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Onto the wall.
8, 1. Target gained.
1, 1.
Target
lost. 1, 1, target gained. Target lost. 8, 9.
You lost her. You lost her, Bill. You lost her.
Target.
13, 15, 12, 1.
There you go. There you go.
8, 1, 1, 1.
All right, you're good. You're good. You're good.
1.
Homie's
All right,
down.
he's down.
3, 7, 3,
I got ads on me.
9, 2, 1, 2,
Can't do anything with it, man.
7, 7.
Well, I can't heal you guys.
1, 1,
You guys move around too much, man.
So we need a dedicated kiter or something.
Party 2 dead.
Yeah,
Blade 4 dead.
I'm getting fucked by the pillar and then blasted and then...
36. Party 1 dead.
Onyxy level
And
1.
Holy went too far behind the pillar, so that's why I had to move up in front of him.
Yeah, same. I had the same problem.
Oh, you guys couldn't heal me?
No, because you're behind the pillar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not behind the pillar, by the pillar. And
Yeah, just
when
push
I
her a
told
little
you
bit
to bring her
further.
and grab her, you were perfectly fine where you were, and I said, "Good, you're good," and then you continued to back up.
Oh, okay, so I went too far.
9, 7, 3.
I might as well be.
13.
Hello, Paul. How are
Progress.
you?
We made progress.
Oh, you're doing good. You're listening better than Bill is.
13, 1, 9.
So we need a dedicated kiter then.
7.
Well, your best
3.
kiters for ads is going to be a hunter.
13.
Yeah,
1.
I agree.
I mean, I can try. If you want me
Ain't they
to.
good?
Which hunter has the best ranged multi-attack?
Probably
It was
not
the same.
Beastmaster. I mean, are you marksman?
13.
I can probably do it.
1 text. 2 through 1
Don't
resurrection.
you have
1 text. 2
like
accept. 1 menu close.
cheaper multi-shot or something?
Square. Sci-fi. Friendly player level 85.
60.
Target is too far away. Cross. Holy virus level. Bash out. Friendly player level 85. Target is too far. Circle.
It's
Friendly player level 85.
they're not super hard to deal with right away. You just kind of ping one. Just don't hit it too many times, or you power it up every time you hit it.
2, 1.
I'll grab 1 or 2, but once I have Nefarian down, we have the ads running everywhere.
Okay, I'll try and kite him.
5.
Triangle. Pixie. Friendly player level 85.
I'm right here, Bill.
Morbeth. Friendly player level 85.
Okay. So, how far did Onyxia go down?
7.
About 30% that time again.
25%.
25%.
That's 25%, yeah.
Yeah.
8.
Progression.
I think even if we don't get that much damage off Nefarian, as long as we make it to phase 2, we might be okay.
Yeah, I think we have so much damage that we're just going to burn phase 2 pretty quick.
I'm holding
Now,
back.
guys, if I don't see the ads come up, you need to holler for me so that way I can to switch on to them, okay?
So just to clarify, again, this is I don't fucking raid, so just bear with me. When Neff drops down, we switch DPS off of Onyxia onto Neff. Yes.
So that was our initial thought. Is we have 3 phases to this fight, and the last phase is a race to kill Neff. So if we take a little bit of damage off Neff in the beginning, it's less to take off in the end, right? But seeing as we have so much DPS, I don't know if we have to worry about that so much right now until we have to deal with that issue in itself.
Okay. So then just burn Onyxia?
Yeah, let's just burn Onyxia,
Yes.
get her killed,
Then we get to
and...
see. Then we get to see phase 2, right?
Okay.
Right.
Does everybody remember the respective pillars still?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. I have full confidence in us. We're making progress.
Bridge across. To bridge. Menu closed.
You ready, Bill?
I forgot to
Not
eat. Sorry.
The following players
Go
are
ahead, eat.
Yanahama.
Alright.
Shame.
He's focused on the semantics.
Let me know when you're good.
Bridge across. To ready. 1. Menu
I've got
closed.
faith.
Everyone is ready.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, Laura, you're on follow.
This is it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Honestly, level 1. Combat start. Target very easy. See how the shadow flame runs through
Okay. I came down, Billy.
2, 1.
Not enough target. Direction. Direction.
This way, Bill. Come on, this way. Keep going. Keep going. You're right, yes. Do it right. Keep going.
I don't know if I have aggro because I thought you were up top.
You are dead.
Bill's dead.
Oh, Bill.
You have died. Root.
Died.
Text. Let's read once. One
Why
left.
is my
Two. Accept. Combat start. You have no target. Honestly,
Why is it
level
not?
80. Direction.
I'm trying.
Target gained.
No, it's a wipe. There's no way we can do that at this point.
You got
I have Onyxia.
17. The tanks are going down like they want.
Release to the nearest graveyard. You are dead.
Yeah, I went down fast. She's running wild.
Animated from warrior level 85 elite. Animated from warrior level 8. Animated from warrior level 8. Nefarian level 1. Honestly level unknown. Nefarian level Honestly level unknown.
We'll see how much I can bring her down to, though.
Nefarian level Honestly level unknown.
No, keep going. We're going, guys.
Dead. 20. Nefarian level Honestly level unknown.
If you can try to be away from her sides and be more behind her, that's probably your best bet.
You guys are knocking me down.
So many ads there.
I'm down.
Oh, I got her down!
Disregard for one's possessions must be met with
Just watch for a minute. Just watch.
force.
I see it. No, I see the mechanic. What are you talking about? Go to the pillar.
Oh, I can't see shit now.
Go to your pillar. I'm dying.
Dead.
Yeah, no way.
I made it to my pillar.
I made it to 9 too.
Yeah,
And
there's
died
nothing
right as I
on
got it.
Yeah, I made it to my pillar and interrupted our ad.
2 red pieces
Yeah,
and 5
we're gonna
yellow.
want to be. The whole idea is while he's walking to the middle of a room, everybody's kind of getting topped up, making it to their pillar, and getting ready, right? There's a reason people hate this fight. There's a reason.
Well, yeah,
As soon as
we
you
saw
guys
that.
fall,
I need to repair.
they get turned on to me.
This fight is actually worse than Dragon Soul.
Yeah.
Nefarian lost. See how the shadow flame animates their bones. They fight with command.
Animates their bones. They fight at my
Yeah, I should probably
command.
repair.
I got 2 red dice and 5.
The Untied Dungeon. The Untied Dungeon with the islands. That's what it reminds me of.
The hell?
Someone's still alive?
Oh.
Yeah, I just died.
John was still alive.
Damn, I died right at the elevator.
11,
Over here, boss.
7,
Does anybody have anything? How do we repair? Or should we?
Go outside and I gotta repair. There's
I'll go
repair.
outside.
Okay, I'm coming out.
Alright, I'm going to release them.
9,
6.
8, 1, 7,
But yeah, I seen this fight on Heroic, and it is...
13, 12,
That's just brutal on Heroic.
3,
7.
Yeah, unfortunately this fight is extremely healer intensive too, which makes it really
Bill,
hard.
you should have came outside and
Yeah,
'cause it cost
I'll
me
release
60 gold.
I'll release next time and follow you.
Because if it costs me 60 gold, you need to be repaired.
Oh, it's going to cost me double that.
Mine was 124.
Oh my god.
See what mine was. 74.
13. Mine was like 65.
Almost 68 gold here.
We gotta figure out what's taking Holy down so fast though. Like, is he missing heals or?
No, he's not missing heals.
I'm just getting chewed up that quick. That may be I tried the resistance aura maybe too soon to see how that mitigated the fire. But when I'm running, she's hitting me in the back, so that probably just wiped me out.
Yeah, no, that's.
I need to. What I need to do is I need to get to the other side of her.
One text, two accept, one.
And then I need to.
Nixia and let you not grab Nefarian?
No, what I need to do is I need to grab her and then turn around so that I have access to shield blocking.
Right.
Right.
Why don't you grab Nefarian? Why don't you try that? Why don't you switch it up?
I could try it and see if I can grab him.
Why wouldn't you be able to? Tell you when he's down and you grab Nefarian.
Yeah, let's give it a whack.
Maybe that's what we need. We just need to switch it up.
Target is too far away.
Or it could be a faster
Target is too
wipe.
far
Who
away.
knows?
Target is too far away.
All you could do is play around.
Yeah.
Find out.
Do you need to take a breath?
Why?
Good.
How you doing, Laura?
I'm doing all right.
Okay. It's important.
This is fairly normal for it to be a continual wipe for a few hours. So everybody's gonna have. If you need to take a breath and walk away for a minute to
Yeah,
cool,
you know what? Let me
fine.
do that. Let me do that.
Please.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna
fine.
go take a piss. I'll be right back.
Yeah, this fight's particularly nasty.
Well, this is kind of like everybody's going to kind of have to come to terms with this part of raiding because this is a very normal part of it.
Oh, no kidding. I know.
Why?
But yes.
4 to 5 hours is like normal.
Yeah,
right?
we'll be
and
all
the wipe
right.
on one boss, yeah. It's.
Do you have any idea how many times I was in a group where people saw it fail and they would drop right away? Like they had no patience and they didn't understand that it took.
Why? Come on, I only did that to you once.
Well, that was you? Oh, that's right. That was you.
But off with me.
We'll be all right. It's
No, actually, it's pretty poetic.
We're making progress, so it's hard to complain.
right. We got to phase 2, so.
Reminds me of playing normal Nintendo. You get just a little bit further each time you die. You just learn a little
Honestly,
bit
we
further.
would have burned Onyxia faster as well. Like my pet fucking pulled aggro when Tank died. So then my pet died, and then I had to fucking res my pet. So, because I'm useless without my pet in Beast Mastery. So that slowed things down quite a bit.
Fucking Frantic would come on, that bastard. Oh, Rusty to you guys. It's Frantic to me.
What's that? What?
Oh, he's there. Look at that.
Where the hell you been? I've been here for half an hour.
Raiding, you haven't spoke. I haven't had any computer.
You raided.
You guys know each other?
I've been doing Frantic. We used to run RAS raids together.
Rob, I'm kidding. I know.
We've
He's like an OG.
we've shedded a lot of blood together.
There's a lot more blood to come, brothers.
I don't have any more to give.
I just hear a horn.
Yep.
Yes.
What the hell?
That's the real world. That's the real world out there.
Wait, there's a real world? Oh. Oh, God. Bro,
You
I'm
let-
a UPS driver. I hear honks all day long, dude.
Because your butt? What do you mean you get hunks?
I mean, we got a honk. We gotta honk our horn like all day long, dude. Like that's like part of what we have to do. Like every time we back up, gotta honk. Every time you stop the truck, gotta honk. It's fucking annoying.
Wonder if
But-
I answered the phone at work with a honk, how my clients would react.
Yeah, I don't enjoy it. And they like my supervisors tell us like, oh, you gotta honk when you get to every stop. So like you're just driving through a fucking neighborhood just honking. It's like I'm not doing that.
Why?
I don't know. They need to, pretend like their job is necessary,
I mean, I was an Amazon driver last year, but they didn't require honking for any of that shit.
I mean, Amazon doesn't really have any rules, though, do they?
Yeah, they do. They can watch you pretty much everywhere. They got your own camera in driving, and they can see exactly where everything, every angle of the event you're in. So it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
With the whole seatbelt rules, there's seatbelt tricks you got to use so that way you can get. Because if you don't go fast enough, they bitch. Fuck Amazon.
Dude, UPS ain't much better. I guess the only difference is they pay us better.
Yeah.
But not by choice. The union forces them to pay us.
Data has come online.
Yeah, if Amazon ever got a union, then I would change it to Amazon.
Okay. I want to try something here real quick. Let's see. We need purple over here. Yellow.
Dynamic whispers. You there?
Do this. There we go.
Ani on purple, Neff on yellow.
Yep. So what we need to do is, first round when the Nixia goes over towards that wall, make sure that left side is facing that wall directly over there. Everybody else in the middle. When the Fairing comes down, we do the same thing. Have his left side facing the wall. Us hunters we'll just need to cut these ads. Just let the tanks take care of the Nixia and the Fairing.
Okay.
That way, nobody's behind on their tail, nobody's in front of them. We're all in the middle, especially range-wise.
Just getting to the second part is the worst part. We gotta keep the tank alive. That's it.
Do we have a feast?
We will in a minute. Laura's getting back to her desk now.
Okay,
She was.
Everything all right, Bill?
Yeah, she just wanted to take a smoke break. I hear her.
We need to separate these two.
I hear her walking across the floor, so we're gonna try it a little different. We'll let Nick grab a Nixia and pull her off to the side, and then I'll try and go to the opposite end and try to grab Nefarian and pull him to the other side of the pit.
You're gonna kite the ads?
I will cut the ads. I'll gather them up and I'll cut them.
Yeah, I'm less worried about the rage timer right now. I'm trying to get down the mechanics.
Yep.
Yeah, rage timer's not an issue.
But make sure they're not facing the wall. Make sure that their sides facing. That's the most important thing. So as soon as you get them facing the wall, just move to the side for them to look sideways at you.
So the whole idea is she does that electricity out the side, right? So you position her parallel to the wall so nobody takes a tail swipe. When it's announced that she does her electrical discharge, the tank's supposed to position her so her sides are now facing away from the raid, so her face would be against the wall.
And it's better to take a tail swipe than the electrical charge.
Yes. So if you see that electricity charge coming up and the tank hasn't repositioned, try to make your way to the back of the dragon.
That's what I've been doing. I constantly move when I make sure to pay attention.
It's an extremely large cone. That's why they generally advise to reposition the tank.
Alright, we ready? Because I'm here. Oh, wait.
Feast.
Food now.
Feast us up.
Feast.
You are no longer away.
Bill's on the wall over there.
Oh. And I'm all over where? Oh, I see him.
Don't move around, Bill.
I was just jumping. So you can find me. I got the X over my head.
40, 35.
Just follow that, Drew.
Give me his follow. 20, 15, 10.
Anaheim, friendly player level 85.
Alright, I got you.
One sci-fi says one text, sci-fi, two ready. Menu closed. Everyone is ready.
Everybody's ready here. So I guess you can follow Laura to the middle of the room.
5, 4, 3,
friendly player level 85.
1.
Friendly player level.
Here we go.
Friendly player level 85. Combat start. Very nice. See how the shadow clean out.
Get over to purple. Get over to purple.
1.
Over to purple.
I know, don't forget I can't take one from the back, so you just gotta give me a minute.
90.
25. 30.
13.
Nefarian level unknown.
There we go.
70, 60, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10.
Okay,
got it.
Amber out.
I got it.
I got Neff.
I didn't see that.
Target
9,
Hey, come here.
Someone help Nefarian with Bill, take him to the other wall.
Direction.
It's too far away.
Stop changing targets.
Stun. Not enough power.
7, 9, 7, 1,
Stun.
If we can, let's just slam her down. Don't worry about him.
I am down.
3, 1, 3, dead, 1, 3, 13.
Bash on
3
to
dead.
Get ready to go to your respective places. Okay, to your post.
Disregard for one's possessions must be met with
I'm at the right one.
extreme force.
I am down.
Heal yourself a little if you can.
1, 7, 13, 11, 8,
Oh, I jumped over it.
12, 1, 7, 1,
I
12,
can't see it.
11, dead, 13, 12, 7, dead, 11,
Dead.
dead, raid 4 dead, raid 5 dead, raid 6 dead,
13. Interrupt.
raid 10
I
dead,
didn't know there was guys on the pillar.
Yeah, what's the dude on the pillar doing? What do we do about him?
Kill him.
So the
Yeah,
guy on
you
the
burn him
pillar-
down.
Can everybody just be quiet for 1 minute? The guy on the pillar is called a protocol. The whole idea of this phase is to DPS him down as soon as possible because he does a blast nova. That's where the blast nova is coming from that we have to interrupt.
Oh,
So
okay.
as soon as those 3 protocols are dead, the lava drains and we enter phase 3.
Got it. Okay, now I understand.
Yeah, and
Like,
what
I
killed...
forgot. It's been 12 years.
No, it's cool. We made it further than we did last time. Progress.
Only release, man, so you can repair.
Yeah.
One text. One.
Oh, I'll
What-
wait for you.
What killed me was I had like 10 ads on me.
Spirit healer. Square.
The
Friendly player level
ads,
85.
just a side note, with 3 hunters in here, ads can
13.
be frozen with the freezing trap, by the way.
7, 9,
So if we all freeze one and kite the rest, I mean, that's 3 less ads, right?
Are you released, Bill?
I am released. I'm following whoever
7, 12,
Square. Dead sci-fi. Friendly player level 85.
Zyphus, who's square. I'm on Zyphus.
13.
I'm right back. Sorry.
7.
You're on follow, Joe.
Questy, the Children's Week World event is active.
Okay.
3.
Spirit Healer.
7.
The phase 1 went really well that time, actually.
Yeah, that was improved because I was able to move around and get out of the way of the lightning for the most part.
Burning Steps.
10.
Blackrock Mountain. Blackwing Descent. Flying Stalk.
Indoor.
1 text. You must enter the instance to recover your corpse.
I'm going in.
I'll try to position her faster, but I'm real worried about taking one from the bomb.
Text.
1.
1 2 2 2 2 1 2. Arrived at waypoint.
1, 2, 5.
That's what was killing me initially, was getting hit in the back.
3.
Because
Where are you at, Bill? Because you gotta come up.
I just walked out of the instance.
1 right here.
Morbeth, friendly player level 85.
You're on follow.
8. 6. 1.
You
And when it comes-
repair right here.
I'm repaired.
You have no targets. Score 0 sci-fi. Meeting stone cursor on object.
Jen, can you still turn into a bear as a moonkin?
1.
Yeah.
Questy, the
7.
Children's
That
Week
might
World
be
event
an idea when you're in the lava, because that might mitigate a little bit of damage for you.
is active. The Golden Hall. Morbeth, friendly player level 85.
You're on follow.
You can try that.
Questy, the Children's Week World event is active.
1.
Indoor.
8.
Call the Shadow Flame. You aren't in an instance group. You aren't in an instance group. You aren't in an instance group.
9.
1. 8. 1.
Nine.
So the other thing that's kind of nice is I can pre-target Navarian. So when he's within 35 yards above us, I can let you know ahead of time.
No, there's a second conversation going on, and this actually is a good point. Bill, when it comes to the location where you're supposed to be, you don't know, right?
Correct.
Okay, that's my fault. Because we have the place setters set, but you don't know where the place setters are. Occam's Racers, guys. He doesn't know.
That's why he's in your group.
I know.
Yeah, we'll get it. No worries.
Oh, food.
So I can't pull him all the way around the building if the Anixia is being pulled.
Yeah, so what's going to have to happen is whoever's in his group, one person in his group is going to have to be beside him when Nefarian leaves with the lava, because then he can throw a follow them to the pillar.
Well, I died before the room flooded.
I think we're just anticipating at this point, right?
Yeah. But I had ads on me, and I died about 3 seconds before Onyxia fell.
Yeah, so if you're hitting the ads as well as Nefarian, you're also powering up the ads, and then when he blows a shadow flame, it also powers them up.
Right.
So they definitely can't be with the tanks.
Well, and then I used Consecrate to get the threat on Nefarian, so that automatically brought any ads that spawned that were in the vicinity right to me.
Oh, shit.
So I'm going to have to go all single target on Nefarian. So it'll be Crusader Strike Judgment for my tanking. Because if I use Hammer of Righteous or Consecrate or Holy Wrath, I'm pulling everything.
Kathy.
Alright, so Bill, who is your initial target? Who are you gonna follow? Can't be me.
Friendly player level 85. Bash off friendly player level 85.
So right now in my group, I have Bash, and you.
Who's going to be going to the middle of the room to do DPS?
That's what I mean. It needs to be a melee target.
It's just got to be somebody who's within 30 yards of me. Because you got to be within 30 yards for the follow system to take.
So, Nefarian comes down exactly where Nixia's position now. If you just follow me, I'll say drop, you lose follow, and wait for Nefarian there.
And just keep them there? You think that's going to be enough space between the two of them? I was going to say.
Someone has to take you. I thought Laura was taking over to your position.
Yeah, no, I got over to the position. That wasn't the issue. What killed me were ads. And then once the ads killed me, Nefarian went right to you.
He tanked near square too.
What?
Yeah, we could do opposite room. You can grab Onyxia and pull her to the left. And then I can grab Nefarian and pull him to the right.
We're changing semantics though. It's not going to do anything. We're not changing anything.
Well, if we're trying to have Joe grab me to bring me to the pillar, then we are. Because then I'm pulling Nefarian over by square.
We have to keep
Just switch the pillar markers. Just switch the pillar markers.
We could do that too.
Guy. We have to get him alive first. We have to figure that problem out first.
Well, it's the plain and simple.
Then?
Plain and simple. I'm going to have to single target tank. I can't. I'm going to have to not do any AOE's.
Well, what pillar are you getting on?
5.
Bill.
5.
So it looks like I'm going to end up being on whichever one's on that left side.
Yeah, I got you.
So we're good?
Yeah.
Friendship crossed. Menu close. Everyone is ready.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Combat start. The very next. See how the shadow flame animates their bones. They fight in the command.
13,
9,
They fight
1,
in
11,
command.
9,
2, 11.
The very level unknown.
13,
1.
Outdoor.
7,
11.
100. 80. 70.
11.
60. 45. 40.
Nefarian's coming down.
20.
7.
15.
2,
Stunned.
7.
Stunned.
Strength target gained.
I'm out.
7.
7,
Digson has gone offline.
7,
5.
9.
10.
11. 1.
Oh shit.
1.
I gotta reposition.
I can't.
1. 11. 3. 1. 11.
Direction.
3. 1. 3. 1.
Dash on to
Down. 8. 7. 11. 7.
cast that yet.
1. 7.
Spell.
Direction.
7. 9. 7. 12.
That spell.
1.
Very level unknown.
7.
The very level unknown.
Cast that.
Can someone take the aggro off lit?
8. 2.
2, 7, 1, 2, 7, 2, 3,
1.
10.
9. 7. 11.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready.
9 phase 2. Very nails. Curse you. Mortals.
Everybody to their spots.
Disregard.
Joe, you're on follow.
Must be met with extreme force.
10.
Swimming.
1.
Longest interrupts first.
1.
You're not upgradable.
7.
I'm down.
Dead. Grade 5. Dead. Grade 6. Dead. Grade 10. Dead. Grade 7. Dead.
They did the shark
Grade 8.
wave.
Dead.
It was ours.
I was beating the piss out of that fucking one thing though.
Like
No,
that's
we-
it's
Did
tough
we
going
miss
that-
an
that
interrupt?
thing.
We missed an interrupt.
I got the initial, but then I don't know what happened after that.
I can't interrupt.
Someone got the initial and I got the second one on our pillar.
No, it was
6.
All good, no worries.
Yeah, man, we made it. That was good.
11.
That was a little bit of progress, a little further than we made last time.
Wait, but don't take offense to this, but I have to adjust the
9,
groups
7.
because, like Great's saying, he can't do it.
Yeah, that's fine.
7.
So it's Cypher's
7.
Flash. Alright, Bash, you can't do it, right? You don't have silence and shot.
3.
No, I ain't got silence and shot.
Stupid bridge.
37. Dead.
Which means when I did my interrupt, there were no other interrupts for another 6 seconds.
The elevator bomb.
36.
Well, then what I'm going to do,
I walked in the elevator.
8.
I'm going to take Lap. I'm going to move him over to Group 1.
6. 8.
Knight, you have the your wind shear. You got to use that.
I did use it.
13.
Yeah, you got his first. I see what you're saying, though.
4.
Are you guys going to be okay? 2 druids and a hunter.
Not
That's
really,
3.
but
Well, you got 3 interrupts. But
ours is
then
1 minute cooldowns.
2 1 minutes, 1 15-second. That's going to be 3 interrupts. Hopefully that's long enough to kill him.
13.
So when we're on our pillars, like, what is a hunter's? I mean, like, if I back up far enough to shoot, then I'm like in the lava.
No.
Oh,
So
No, you
they
don't have to-
changed it.
You
can
can shoot him without backing up.
Yeah, you could be
Okay.
point blank range.
3.
Okay, I thought it was telling me I was too close, but maybe I was. Okay.
Lit said it'll be his last attempt.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I hate to do
Well,
that.
we
I
tried.
think that might be mine as well.
Great, and
Really don't you?
Yeah, it's really not a big deal. We've made progress, so.
You giving everybody a heads up, that's fine.
Again, this fight is harder than Deathwing. So
Which is crazy because this is like 359 gear. Like everyone in here has like
It's
384
mechanics.
plus.
It's
So the whole point of this fight is to prepare you for Firelands and Dragon Soul.
1.
Firelands is great.
Yeah, we're probably not going to do Firelands. We're probably going to skip it.
Oh,
yeah,
food.
I think
Yeah.
we're set to skip straight to Dragon Soul.
Food.
1 text. 2 release spirit plus.
Where's Bill?
Dead.
1.
I'm hanging out on a pillar.
Oh, that's gonna be a tough one.
Nah, he's actually a little bit closer than he was last time down there.
One.
I'm also elevated.
You may have to take a few to the back from Nefarian though, bud, because we got to reposition them faster when he lands. I didn't have the best position because I wasn't right up against the wall. And then they got too close and their attacks went crazy.
Square, square, side, bash up. Let me go. Friendly player level 85.
Just stay there, Bill. You're with the group.
Paul.
Seafood magnetic feast.
5.
Seafood magnetic feast.
7. 8.
I still don't see Bill.
9.
I'm here. I'm
Nine.
eating the seafood.
10.
Leroy Magnox.
At least I
Are
got
we
chicken.
getting another blooper like Saturday?
Where's Zyphus? He'll catch me.
I'm
So
here.
watch.
Wait.
One bash up. One text.
Tell me.
Bash out has initiated.
1, 2, 3.
One
Go ahead.
menu closed. Seafood magnetic feast.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh, I guess we're pulling.
Very nice. See how the shadow flame animates their bone. Divided match.
11.
Everyone's ready.
8. 11.
Oh, you gotta let me grab aggro though, boys
Very level unknown.
and girls. Oh,
No. We got
7, 12, 8.
hey, you gotta let me position her, guys.
Whoa.
I'm not even DPSing right now, so I'm just letting you take it.
I got lower bath DPS in me. We're good. We're good. We're golden. I got this.
40, 35.
I need to get closer.
Homies down.
7. 4. Target gain. 7. Rest mode. 4.
Not enough holy power.
7. 9. I want a nice queen. 7. 9. 7. 7. 1. 7. 9. 6. 1. 13. 4. 13. 4. 1. 1. 2.
I got all these ads on me.
13.
We're in a couple, but they're back on.
1. 1.
I'm going down.
I know you guys are set up.
You're dead.
7.
You're going down as soon as we're going.
13. 12. Basics dead. 4. 8. 11.
Curse.
2.
Such a disregard for one's possessions. Met with extreme force.
Disregard for one's possessions must be
4.
met with extreme force.
13.
You've got Holy and myself down, so.
13. 4.
1. First.
1.
Miss Rosie has come
3.
online. Bash out
Dead.
is dead.
2. 1. Raid 5. Raid 7. Dead. Party 1. Dead. Raid 9. Dead. Party 2. Dead. Raid 10. Dead.
So done.
Yep, same.
Yeah, this fight sucks.
I know. This fight
Fine.
That
really
was a
sucks.
challenge. Oh my
Release
god.
though.
1.
Well,
Filter
thanks
removed.
for working with
Menu
me.
closed.
Letting me,
Of course, dude. I appreciate having you.
If
Don't
you
get
release
discouraged.
Oh, it was fun.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
I had fun.
Triangle, ditch.
Yeah, they were good attempts.
Square, did size, friendly
Just
player level, did
release
more
them.
Beth, friendly player level,
7.
triangle,
I
ditch,
did.
friendly player level,
Four.
square, did size, did more Beth, friendly player level 85.
Yep, you're on follow.
Spirit healer.
That
I had to
fight is
target you.
nuts.
3.
Yeah, dude, that fight sucks.
Searing gorge. Burning steps.
Alright, guys, I'm out of here.
Have a good one.
Alright.
Black
Take
Hawk
care.
minute,
Later,
11
boys.
percent. Flying stopped. 1 text. You must enter the instance to recover your corpse.
Dude, that's respect. You just don't leave in the middle of it.
8.
Yeah, that was. I respect everybody for their effort for coming.
One has left the raid group.
6.
1 text. You must enter
Did
the
you
instance
come
to
in,
recover.
Bill?
Menu closed. Questy. The Children's Week World event is active.
It's loading.
1. 2. 5.
Alright, well, I'm hurting.
Yep, same here.
1.
It was a good effort. I mean, day 1 we got through everything but Nefarian, and Nefarian's just a monster.
1.
You could stop your recording now, Bill.
I'm going to. Anybody
Well,
who
guys,
is
I appreciate you
watching?
letting me come along with you as well.
Yeah, no, I appreciate having you. Looking forward to having you at the next set of craziness.
Task switching. AMD soft stoner smoking
Yeah,
lunch.
it was what it
AMD
was.
software.
I mean,
AMD software.
everybody learned
Adrenaline addition.
something. And that's just the thing. Everybody learned something. Everybody went. You know, we progressed the whole thing. And next time, you never know.
Unnamed button. Unnamed button. Microphone level. Push to talk not checked. Show indicator checked. Record desktop showing push microphone. Unnamed button. Unnamed button. Stop streaming.
Well, guys, this was a failed Blackwing Cavern end boss attempt. We gave it our best shot, but we just couldn't get it. It's the mechanics are what they are, and you know, once your tanks go down, and you know the lava fills up the room, and you miss interrupts, that place just chews you up and spits you out. And we had the damage. We just couldn't quite get the mechanics right, but we did our best. Hope you all enjoyed. Please like, subscribe,
See you guys. Thank you.
and comment and hit the notification.